That is so in it.
And how like West Mom don't do the face.
That's what they look like when you go.
Yeah, they do.
Mom don't do the
That's what they look like.
I've never seen your face like that before.
Can't you do it? Try and do it.
No.
No, do it.
Wait,
Do it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I want to say one more, but I don't think I can do it. Because PANTATBOLONG.
what am I saying? And then translate Pandat Bolong for Mirza.
Butthole.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Sam.
I'm Aya.
I'm Mirza.
And this is the Chat Fam Official. And today we're going to be talking about childhood chat memories. And we have a special guest today. Not only is she funny, but she talks a lot of Indo. And she's also my sister. Let's welcome Nadia This is Nadia Harahap, guys.
How's
How
it
you
going?
feeling today?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. How are you guys?
It's good, not too bad. Thank
Alhamdulillah.
you.
Alhamdulillah.
How do you feel about our topic today?
I'm pretty keen. I want to get, really
Nadia
into
was
it.
a big part of all our childhoods,
Yes.
just putting it out there. So there's no one better to kind of.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, so
I mean, she's my older sister, 6 years older. 6 years older. But you also hung out a lot with Oya.
Yeah.
More than, I mean, I had my own group of friends, like family friends, but you guys with
Naji
Aisha,
was brought us really close together.
Yeah.
So Ngaji, I don't know if you've explained what Ngaji is, but Ngaji is
Ngaji,
religious
we
school?
did talk about it before,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
like more a religious school and
Yeah.
talking about like learning how to read the Quran and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And how were your relationship? How was your relationship?
Well, I think we were close because obviously you guys were
Yeah.
close. It was more of Mirza and Mala, being
Yeah, 'cause
two
we
peas
were
in a
like,
pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
And then I don't know, the age gap, I guess back then was Mirza's brothers, different age gap. So we were always in the same scene but not really hanging out. Unless you were hanging out with Mala,
Exactly, yeah.
which is obviously there were such gamers, these guys.
Yeah, I know.
But we're not really that. There's no age gap between us because.
Not that much.
It was not much.
Wait, how
Yeah.
many years apart? Was
We're
it only
2
3?
years. We're 2 years. What the I know, I forget. Sometimes I give this guy's lectures.
I've known that.
When you're 25, you should be this. And he's like, but I'm past 25. I'm like, oh shit, sorry. He's trying to give me him like life advice. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I always
know,
think she's
I
just
think-
like in her mid-30s or something, but she's only.
30s?
I'm talking.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk about. We'll start off with like what you were saying. Like me and Mirza were like huge gamers. Like, what kind of games
God.
did we like to play that you
I
remember from?
think the most memorable game is GTA.
Oh, for sure.
I was going to bring
Did you
something up.
play a lot of GTA?
Vice City was the one that I played a lot.
Yes,
Oh,
Vice City.
yes!
No,
I love Vice City.
also San Andreas.
San Andreas,
Yeah, San
yes,
Andreas.
the chase.
Vice City.
San Andreas. I think.
Vice City came out first,
Oh my
alright?
God.
So,
OJ.
Well, literally a couple days ago, Mirza came to my house because he was like really bored, and then I put on the PS4. But I had bought like the trilogy games of all the GTA games, and he straight away opened up San Andreas, and I could hear him. What's the word
The
when you
cheat.
like mimic all of the
sounds
of
of
like
the
the intro
intro.
of the game, and I'm like, oh, this guy. And then as soon as he opened up, I'm like, I bet you remember one of the cheats. And all I heard was the cheat activate. And I look over to the screen, and he's already got a jetpack on him. And he's flying around. And I'm like,
for all you
course.
gamers out there, you know what he's
muscle
talking
memory.
about. Oh, you know
Yeah.
what she's talking about.
But yeah.
Oh, God, I love GTA.
And how did you start off with GTA?
I started off from one of our cousins.
What, Masriko and Mas Aldo?
No, Bang Indra.
Bang Indra?
Shout out to Bang
Shout
Indra.
out to
You
Bang
were the one
Indra.
that
Shout
introduced
out.
me to GTA and got me addicted. And then after Bang Indra, it was Dai, our other cousin, so shout out to him too.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, we were really it was
into
you
it.
and her, and then just through
I think it's just-
family events, and then
Yeah,
it's like, oh, what are you guys playing? It's like GTA. So we were like one of the few girls that were honestly so into, games, and then through there we became gamers. But
Yeah.
prior to that, you and Mirza, oh my god, WWF?
WWE.
That's the seriously.
Our story. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I
Kaka,
think
have
I
you
know.
heard of that story? You say it.
So we were playing. It was at Mirza's place, and then we were playing WWE. I don't even know what was the game called. Is it?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
World.
Is there different types of?
What is it? World
Entertainment?
Entertainment, but the
Entertainment,
first one
something like
was
that.
Federation before.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
he
And
knows.
then what happened?
Yeah, so we were playing a cage match. I don't know if you guys have played that.
Yeah,
And you know how
story.
like before each like fight happens, it goes like 3, 2, 1, right, or something like that. As soon as it hit one and it went ding, 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 you see the characters all jump to the sides and just climb their cage. And I was like, guys, what are we doing? This is not how the match is
We're supposed to
We're
fight.
supposed to fight, not just climb out of the
Oh my
cages.
God.
And then we literally pissed ourselves for a good 10 minutes. We just couldn't play anymore.
Yeah. Because we were sitting up there, and I remember just all of us rocking, going.
Yeah, and Mirza,
And then we were just sitting. All three of our characters were just sitting on the cage, and then it
Yeah,
was just
and mind
like,
you, 3 of these laughs, like they all
Very
have
distinct
very
laugh.
distinctive laughs.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Like, so yeah. But even prior to that,
Oh,
you guys,
man.
like, honestly, one of my earliest memories, maybe like back in 99, 2000.
Crap.
You guys were playing WWE.
Yeah.
So intense, especially this one. She would press. I swear, you'd probably
I'm
damage
so
the
chat,
analog
man.
stick. Seriously.
I was so chat.
She was like
I was
so into it, and I
competitive.
remember one of our cousins, Sylvia, was like, "Oh my god, bro, look at her, she's so into it." And she was full sweating. This is
so
how serious she
embarrassing.
was, so competitive.
It was
She
her
was a
exercise,
freak.
man.
God, it's so
Freak
embarrassing.
off.
I do remember. Freak.
Lots of
What
them are
about
freak.
do you guys remember Resident Evil?
Resident Evil was a
you play
huge
that?
game.
Yeah. I
Do you
did.
know Resident
used to
Evil
play.
always takes me back to Aldi and Idol's
Yes,
house,
Yeah.
I was gonna mention that.
which is one of our family friends, and we used to always have big events there. But every time we'd go off to like upstairs, and then they'd have their
Yes,
PlayStation 2
yes.
or their PlayStation
Would
1
turn
there,
all the lights
and we'll
off.
turn all the lights
Yeah.
off, and we'll play scary games like Resident Evil. And the first one, this chick gave me so much hell when I was small, because on the first game, do you guys remember the first ever zombie?
They were really chat, right?
So there was this,
Yeah.
there's this, on the very first game, the very first zombie
I
you
remember.
see,
On
it's a
PS1?
cutscene, and the
Yeah.
zombie is so chat looking, it turns around, it's like eating a human, and it turns around and really
Yeah, you
slowly,
approach it,
and then it
and
looks
it's
at
just
the camera.
glitching.
And she used
Yeah.
to redo that scene every time. She'll be around the corner, and then I'll be like,
This is
well,
randomly
I
at
was like
home.
5-6 years old.
And then I'll be like, "Bah, look."
Dun, dun, dun. And
I'll
then she'll pull like
reenact that
music.
scene, and then she'll be like, "Ah,
Nightmare.
Gotcha!" I don't know why. I would
Oh,
do
and
that.
then wasn't it that time where we got so scared someone pulled the
Yeah, because we were
cord?
all so into it. Do you remember that, Mirza? At Aldi's house.
Yes. We didn't know what happened, but we were playing Resident Evil, and then for some reason the PlayStation just kind of
What?
popped out.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Someone tugged at the cable.
Pre-analog days.
Yeah.
Pre
Still
wire.
had the
Twilight-
cord.
Yeah.
And then everyone got scared.
Yeah,
Oh,
we all
yeah.
stopped playing. We're like, no, turn it off.
We're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, mate.
Do you guys remember any other games that we used to play when we were small?
Oh, me and you, Tekken.
Oh.
Tekken. Do you guys
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah,
I
love
used to
Tekken.
pick this one character only because I would know that, okay, I have confidence in him because I'll just do
Is
this
it,
one.
is it the Bruce Lee guy, and then you keep
And
doing
then
flips?
just do a loop.
Oh, the
Bruh, you
breakdancer?
guys are
No, that was Tekken
So-
3.
so the guy that looks
I know,
like Bruce
I know the
Lee.
breakdancer.
Oh,
I
yes.
know what
Eddie.
you're talking about, the
Eddie.
Brazilian.
Yes.
Yeah,
Eddie.
Yeah.
They do
Oh,
the-
Eddie?
Oh my god. Shout out to Eddie. Yeah. Yeah, so prior to the Eddie character, it was Tekken 2. We were obsessed with Tekken 2.
Yeah, martial law.
Martial law.
Oh, yeah,
The guy that
martial
was like,
law.
"What?"
Yeah, I remember.
And I'll just do flips. And it was like, I think circle. I remember it was two fingers.
like, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, the two fingers, the circle and the
Yeah.
X, I think.
X, I think.
So
Yeah.
that's how I got through all the
Wow.
the rounds.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Oh, get in there, mate.
Get in
Yeah.
there.
And then
Mate.
besides that, it was just Super Mario because I got a Super Nintendo for my 3rd birthday. What kind of dad buys a Super Nintendo for their 3rd?
That's
their
pretty
three-
hectic.
Yeah, three,
Yeah.
yeah, but a 3-year-old, that's like
But
my
I- but
daughter.
I
I
think-
have a daughter that's 3 years old. That's like me buying her a console.
But
Like,
you
go.
bought yourself a Nintendo Switch lately,
Oh yeah, I
and
did.
but you let her play sometimes, right? Kaka. You
No.
let her play sometimes, right?
No, not yet, because I don't want her getting addicted to it.
True.
So she saw that I bought it, but then I tricked her into it, saying that it was hers. So whenever
So
she
she
sees it,
doesn't
I go,
play.
"Oh, it's Auntie Mala's one."
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I actually remember Simpsons from you guys.
Simpsons.
Do you guys remember that?
The Simpsons virtuals.
Yes.
Oh, and that camera game.
And the one
iToy?
where
Yes,
iToy.
iToy.
Yes.
And
Oh.
iToy.
The washing.
Yeah, that was all
You know,
your house.
Mommy brought that up just today.
Why?
And she's like,
What's
maybe we should set it up for Ashanti to play. So she's not
iToy.
bored.
Itu bagus itu.
Yeah. Yeah, itu bagus.
I always
banget.
just remember the window cleaning one.
Yeah,
Wash,
that's all you
wash.
did.
Yeah,
You used to
yeah.
go right in front of the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, what a cheater.
Just use your finger.
No, this one will get a freaking pillow and just go like this.
Oh my god, yeah. What a cheater.
What a cheater.
Wow.
Yeah, speaking of cheating too, she used to cheat in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, we used to do
Oh,
split
God.
screen like 4 ways.
She was a screener.
And then I used to screen like the other
Screener.
my cousins and my sister's screen, so I know where they were on the map. So
Chat.
Yeah,
Chat.
that's why
Oh,
she's in the
mate.
chat room.
Oh mate,
Chat fam.
Chat fam.
chat fam. How about our love for Assassin's Creed too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Assassin's Creed was
it's gone to shit now.
yeah,
Eh?
gone to shit, really.
Yeah, how many were
I
there?
don't.
There's heaps.
There's
I
heaps
can't keep
now.
up.
But I stopped at like the Ezio
Yes.
series because after that, like I heard that Black Flag was good, so that's the one. Oh no, there's a couple of games before that too, but after that, like the game mechanics, it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game anymore. So imagine GTA if it didn't have the same things, like if you died, you were wasted and it would zoom out, and then
That's
if
shit.
if you couldn't do cheats anymore, it'd be shit, right?
Yeah.
But they like GTA always kept their style of like how the game worked.
Yeah,
With
what they're
Assassin's
iconic
Creed,
for.
it changed.
It wasn't that because with Black Flag it turned into a pirate game, which
What?
Yeah.
like
Whereas with
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, it's more about you learning about your ancestors.
Yeah.
So the present day people would go back into their memories and then see their ancestors in their blood because it's like
That
through
was
DNA.
pretty cool. Yeah.
And then you'd find out where these like the artifacts were, which the bad people are after to try and get power. But throughout the franchise, it kind of just lost that plot.
Yeah.
It's lost its plot, mate.
I remember you
Oh,
said
mate.
you learned all your Italian history from
Legit
Yeah,
from
seriously,
Assassin's
this
Creed.
one. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever go to Italy, which I really, really, really want to
It's
go
because
to,
of
I think
Assassin's
like all of the yeah, literally, it's because of Assassin's Creed. And do you know, I've heard this is a legit thing in Italy. A lot of the guides, like the tour guides, they don't get as much money because there's these random people that come up and start talking about the buildings and like they know everything about it, and they're like, how the hell do you know this? It's like, oh, from Assassin's Creed.
That's so funny.
Because it
The
goes
power
into so
of
much
games.
detail.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And how about your freaking Habbo Hotel fame, huh?
Oh my god, does everyone remember Habbo? Did you ever play
Have you ever played
Hotel?
Habbo Hotel?
Okay, do you remember Club
have.
Penguin?
Yeah.
Were you-
I do. You know why? Because I got a fucking ban.
She got me banned
I got a ban. I got a
because
ban
I left because it's a child friendly game and
and
I
I
left the
didn't take it
computer.
seriously because I thought she was just lying to me, like as in a way of like, oh my, I don't want my big sister getting involved and knowing my penguin chat shit. I don't know. Anyway, so she told me, she goes, oh, apparently you're not allowed to swear, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bro, let me just check. I went into a account and I told someone, fuck you.
And he said you have been banned for 30 days immediately.
It was, yeah,
And
I
I
felt really bad.
so
I
funny.
felt really, well, now I feel bad looking back.
Bro,
I was
you
such a
fucking
bitch.
laughed.
I know, I was
You were
fucking- I
like,
was such a-
"Wah!"
I was
and
such a
I'm
bad-
like in the background crying, like I
Yeah,
was
she was
bawling
full
my
crying.
eyes
I felt so
out.
bad. I swear, this is.
Did you have anything on that account or just?
Heaps,
Ah.
but I was banned for 30 days. That was it. Like I could go back on.
But
But
still, 30
even-
days is a long time
yeah,
for a
Gemma
member.
off, yeah.
Yeah, and in Game Boy as well. Like I had, there was this game called Harvest Moon. It's kind of like Animal Crossing.
This is a good
and
story.
I let my mate borrow it. But she came back and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally saved over your save file." And I was so depressed to the point where I locked myself in my room. I had
She was
so much
so
progress.
depressed about it.
And there's the theme song that goes, and here and there, I'd be crying in my room, and she'd open the door and be like,
Such a fucking troll. And then I'll close the door and be like,
That's so
don't-
slack.
shout out to all the mean older sisters and brothers. I know, I was so mean. I was so mean. I kind of stopped being mean up until like 18, 19. But like, yeah, looking
So
back,
slack.
yeah, I'm mafia,
She's
Samara.
so slack.
We're mafia. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh man, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I know, that was what a troll.
Isn't
I
this so
legit
slack?
opened the door.
That is slack. That is so
I
slack.
even told Aldo, which is one of our cousins, and he was on the floor. Aldo and Rico, yeah. They were on the floor.
Must
Just,
go and be like,
that's the way he laughed.
Jahat.
Yeah, it was so
anyway,
jahat. So mean.
Habbo Hotel.
Yeah.
Please
Oh my
explain.
God.
I don't know this
Went
game.
off a tangent.
So the reason why I brought up Club Penguin is because it's like Club Penguin, but it's a little bit more like for
PG
older,
chat room,
and,
eh?
and it's more like human. Like it's not penguins.
It's
obviously
basically
humans.
a social
Can you swear?
online. Yeah, you can swear.
All right.
But,
wouldn't have got banned.
but it will come up with as Hobber. So,
I've never heard of this.
but anyways, yeah, I played Habbo Hotel since 2005 to 2011 or 12, and yeah, I was in that game because my high school my primary school friends, and then I kept on playing that game because I found a community, and there was a
And
community,
what was
A
this
cult?
community?
yeah, called Star Wars Roleplay.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so,
Shout out to Star Wars.
Hey.
since then, I just kept on playing that game because of that community, and then I started to become a Star Wars nerd.
Oh.
So
you need to get me into
So
it.
wait. Prior to this, you weren't as much of a nerd, like to Star Wars. I mean.
No, I wasn't a nerd.
Okay, so you got into Star Wars because of
Because
this
of
community.
this game,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
And then I knew every planet, like I knew like at least
That's
100
so
plus
cool.
planets. There was
Oh
just
my
like a
God.
Jedi passage that I could remember. Just
You need to
everything.
get me into it. 'Cause I really want to get
does
into
it
Yeah, I
even
do wanna
exist
get into Star
anymore?
Wars.
Habbo Hotel?
It still exists.
Oh, really?
So I can still log into my account and
Stop
then
it.
Yeah.
still log into
Love.
all my rooms and stuff.
That's
but,
pretty cool.
Okay, can I quickly explain to the point of how addicted you were to this game? Because we were talking about it one time, and I'm like, no way. And then he's like, yeah, I was really into Habbo Hotel. Like, people know me on that platform. And I'm like, nah, you're lying. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm being legit. And so I really wanted to see what, like, to what extent. So I made an account, like just a quick account. And I'm like, all right, I'll join your server. He's like, okay. I joined his server, and then he's like, okay, I'll take you to my community. As soon as we got into that lobby, everyone was like, what was your name?
Light Soldier.
Light Soldier. Everyone was like,
Yeah,
oh my god, it's Light Soldier. Like all of these chat bubbles coming up, and they're all
they don't
coming
say,
to us.
Light Soldier.
You're famous.
They actually say my name, Mirza.
Yeah, Mirza. And they all started coming up to him like, what the hell is happening? Like
This
everyone
Mirza too.
started,
Yeah.
everyone wanted to talk to him. Anyway, yeah, I was like, you
But,
really...
but before Star Wars, it's gonna be embarrassing, but
Spit it out. Spit it out.
I was playing the game for other reasons, so I actually had a girlfriend on that game.
God. Okay, was this girlfriend from another country?
No,
Another
from Australia.
state? Oh.
Shout out to you, doll.
So the first girlfriend,
First.
online girlfriend was her name was Amy Angel,
Oh.
Amy Angel, if you're listening.
Amy
Angel,
Angel.
mate.
and
Star,
then
what's his name? Light Soldier.
no, this is before Light Soldier.
oh,
So
okay.
my first account, the name was Jack Hole.
What does that mean?
So
Jack Hole.
because originally I wanted to be Jackass.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
but
was like Jack Bolong. Wait.
but then I
Don't
renamed
do
it
it,
to
Jack.
Jack Hole. And then yeah, my first girlfriend was Amy Angel, and then we broke up after a couple of months, and then I met another girl. Her name was Chihuahua Too Cute.
What?
But I found out that Amy Angel and Chihuahua Too Cute were friends.
Friends. Wow. Broke the girl code.
So they were trying to get at me. Yeah, but then
Oh,
we
wow.
became good friends afterwards.
Was
and
there
then,
a third girlfriend?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Two's enough for me.
Yeah, two's enough for
We
me.
became good friends. We actually added on MSN.
Hey!
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Amy Angel and Chihuahua Too Cute. They,
Too cute. Yeah.
we added each other on MSN, and then yeah, we became friends. And I realized that when I saw their picture, they were like white bogans with black
We love
hair.
bogans.
Yeah, we love bogans.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. But I was
Shout
like,
out to the bogans out there.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, not my type.
Oh my
So
god.
I actually blocked him afterwards.
You didn't have to block them. You could have just stopped talking to them.
Orang gila. Kamu rasis. Mirza!
I was like, yeah, that's it for me. Not dating any more online girls.
No, right before you said, I was just about to question, do you know what they look like? And then this guy decides to, break up with them due to their appearance.
Yeah.
And
No,
hi,
but
Jenny.
besides that, like Habbo Hotel was like my life. I'm still
It's like my life.
like I still actually have them on Facebook. That's some people from my community, and I'm like, yeah, on Instagram, and it's just like, yeah, it was like my childhood memory. I can't
Habbo
like
Hotel.
block that out. Like they were like
Yeah.
That's good.
they were like actually my friends.
Wait, how
So,
old were you guys?
like 13, 16, like between that age.
And then
gap.
I didn't figure out when I made my account, and then I saw how famous he was. We were like 18, 19. Oh, I was.
What?
Yeah, it was like after when I was in uni, and we were like, oh, well, okay, sure.
I never knew that.
Like even after all that time, they still knew
Who
freaking
Mirza
Light
was.
Soldier. Yeah,
Wow.
Bruh.
yeah.
You're famous in another world, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right, eh?
I was actually showing Habbo Hotel to my work colleagues last week.
Wow.
But
wow.
the when we went on, it was like completely dead.
Oh, it
So
would be.
this
Kim
pretty-
Kardashian of Habbo Hotel.
Hey, give it up!
Yeah,
Give it up for
mate.
Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
and Habbo Hotel.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
So, bloody, since you're here today,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
being an older sister,
Mm-hmm.
used to come up with a lot of stupid shit.
Well, that's
that
the
we
fun
used to
thing
do
about being an
together.
older sister, an older sibling. Like, my partner used to tell me that his older brother used to do some jacked up shit to him, and I used to do the same with this girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Apart from the Resident Evil face,
Oh, God.
do you remember what you used to do to me? Because I do.
Forever.
Do you want me to, relive it for you? Or do you want to bring it up?
No, you say what you remember.
Okay, I remember. Okay, this girl was such a fucking liar. First of all, the biggest liar, I swear.
Don't
To the
stop.
point where, like, seriously, back when we had telephones, phone would ring. She would pick up and she would be like, yeah. Mind you, this is like she's speaking to my mum's friend. And then she would be like, oh, where's your mum? It's like, oh, my mum's not home. Anyways, I've got a birthday party coming up. She would honestly tell my mum's friends, I got a birthday party coming up. Come over. It's my, I don't know, 5th, 6th birthday. And it's going to be at my house.
Dare
And then next thing you know, my mum's like, Samara, did you tell Tante blah, blah, blah that you were going to have a birthday party?
Sorry, Tante Dian.
Yeah, seriously. She was like, she's such a fucking liar.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. I really
Maybe
don't
she
know.
just really wanted a party, so you're
I
just like.
I don't like this is like I think too young for me to remember. But you know how you get your like random memories here
Yeah.
and there, but I really don't remember.
No, but
that.
she was known to be the liar.
But I do remember lying a lot. I don't know why I used to lie a lot. Like I used to lie about what people
what's
used to
another
say,
story
and
then?
then I would
Yes!
explain to you what they had said. Like, oh, I don't even know what.
Yeah, you would lie. Like, she... God, I don't even know.
I don't know how
Explain
to
it.
explain that
But,
story.
we used to know this little girl named... And she would tell me, okay, let's say we went out to a family function. And then she would say, we'll come home. She would tell me what she got up to. And she would say, oh, said this and that and this and that. And I'll say, okay, that's funny. A couple years down the track, I remember watching Despicable... Oh, no,
The
not
Incredibles.
The Incredibles. We were all watching as a fam too. And then there was a scene where the girl said the same line that she told me that said. That makes sense. And I'm watching and I'm like, this sounds really familiar. And then I look at her and I'm like,
busted.
I'm like, Mala, did you just fucking lie? And then
and I'll
she,
turn around and be like, yeah. Like it was no big deal.
well, the extreme lengths that she went to
Yeah.
lie. Like,
To
why
lie,
would
but I
you
don't know.
lie?
I really
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was a really chat
That's
kid.
really
I
weird.
don't know. Like, you know, I was the rebellious one.
I was
you know,
just fucking
she
weird.
was just a liar. And Nia, which is our third sister.
Is she the normal one?
Oh my god. no such thing as normal kids these days. Anyway,
In the Harahap household.
Yeah,
No way.
she would be. She'd be the girly, dramatic one, I guess.
I mean, when we used to tell her, I don't know if you guys know about this, but we used to tell Nia when she was like 3 or 4, we'd be like, don't say beautiful angel. It's a really, really bad word.
Yeah, because she besides of her being really dramatic, she would be very sensitive. So she'll lash out to us. So instead of her saying bad words, I'd be like, beautiful angel is a bad word. So whenever she'll get angry, she'll go, beautiful angel! And then walk out of the room.
Such a beautiful angel! And she'd close the door. And mind you, she's 8 years younger than me, which makes her 14 years younger than her. So you were basically like a mother, like a caretaker.
I was a mum since the age of 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second mum.
I know.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then I used to, because it's just such a big age gap. And like I remember in high school, like junior high school, I wouldn't want to have like a little kid hanging around me. Like I was going through puberty, I was having mood swings and stuff like that, going through adolescence, like, you know, you guys know what it's like. And I used to keep it out of my room by drawing these really big scary faces and put it at the foot of my door, so that when Nia would try to go into my room, she'd see it and she would scream and run away. Like, how slack is that? Like,
yeah, the picture would be like a big nose with
big nose with like teeth, like
so
sharp
then
teeth.
she'd, you know, eye level of a little kid that was the age of 4, she'd want to open the door, but then she'll see this ugly figure and then she'll run off.
Run away.
Yeah, so slack.
But not as mean as me. I mean, I like I said before, I was mean up until maybe 18, 19. I'm like, oh, you know, I'll stop with the fun and games here. I'll be a little bit more mature now.
She used to call me rabbit teeth because I did have, and because of you, do you know I went to the dentist and got this ground down? Like, I don't have rabbit teeth anymore. I used to have really bad rabbit teeth.
I don't even remember.
Like, it's a little longer than my other teeth. Like, it's not completely straight. You see that?
Yeah, clean teeth, yeah.
Yeah, she used to call me rabbit teeth. And then after that, my dad took me to the dentist and I got it ground down. But she'd be like, shut up, you rabbit teeth!
Yeah, it was kind of
like,
mean. She was like
what
my
else did you
little,
used to do?
yeah. And then,
have your siblings been that bad to you?
No.
It's because we were really close too. We were like, you know, when you're so
yeah.
close that you have your bad days.
I think
and when I
it's
have my
girls
bad
as well,
days,
like when it's girl on girl.
Yeah, girl on girl is
True.
a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
So, I remember this one time too, I would come home after work and I started, 17, 18 was like one of my first
in
jobs.
like junior high school.
And then I used to wear these like, you know, ballerina shoes.
Oh, man.
I, you know, like, to all those people that have worn ballerina shoes without socks or stockings, obviously and especially they're fucking cheap too.
Yeah.
You know, they get a little bit, you know, how's it going? And then, you know, I'd come home and then...
Stop it, I already know.
One time though, I remember like touching my toes and I'm like, oh my God,
Why?
that was really smelly. And then I went up to her and I go, hey Ma, why don't you smell this? Oh, I don't know if I said, I've got a new perfume or something. And mind you, it was my finger. I told her to smell my finger. And it's not like, you know how you get a new perfume, you usually like smell
your wrist,
your wrist, on your neck. I told her to smell my finger. Like, why would you go up to someone?
And you did smell it?
She fucking smelled it.
Bro, it was so bad. It was like salt and vinegar
Yuck.
chips.
Yeah, I was just on the floor cracking up, and then I'm like, yes, it worked. She actually smelled my finger.
Freaking smell.
But at the same time, I'm like, who the freaking hell smells someone's finger?
Yeah, if someone said to me smell it, I would not smell it.
Yeah, I know, right? It could have been up my ass.
Yeah.
It could have been up my
It's a finger.
up my nose. Why would you smell someone's finger? That was, I think, out of everything, that was the most. That's what made me laugh. And I was like baffled at the same time too. I'm like, wow,
it actually worked.
This loser actually smelled my finger.
That was like, I still remember the feeling of smelling the tip of that finger.
Yuck.
And being like, my nervous system, my muscles, my nose hairs just all reacted. Like, I remember.
Just imagine a little explosion
how,
happening.
yeah, it was like a little nuclear bomb in my nose. Like, you don't understand. I don't know if anyone's ever smelt that close to like a ballet shoe. I don't know.
Hey, you come home sometimes and I could smell it.
Yeah, but I don't put it straight to your nose. I don't stick my foot on your nose and be like, smell this.
Well, that's
you literally
smelling someone's
You literally took
finger.
the funk in between each toe. Like, imagine jam. just like this,
Toe jam.
and then up my nose. Like, that's chat, bro.
Well, yeah, that's a lesson for all you guys. Don't go up to people smelling their feet.
I would not.
I
Anyway.
don't think we'll be doing that. But okay.
Me and Mirza are like,
Yeah.
This fair enough. This fair enough. Not
Yeah.
No.
or like smell my hair.
Smell my
I was like,
finger.
yeah.
God.
I think it's on both sides. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well.
must be in the DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with Afri and Iftar.
I really don't know why.
That's our parents. By the way.
Yeah.
Free and Iftar.
I think there's a default, or I don't know,
Oh, man.
a faulty egg or a faulty sperm.
my
I'm not
God.
quite
So,
sure.
so wait, you're telling me that your siblings never messed around with you guys like that?
No, they,
Just not on the level.
Don't
like
on your
that.
I think
level.
we're extreme because
Yeah.
we're extremely close, but then because of that we're just again being girls. Maybe it would be different if you guys are
Like,
all three
Do
boys,
you guys
three
have
girls.
like any stories?
like
of
for
it?
my brothers, it's just basic like wrestling or just
Yeah.
punching each other. It's
Nothing
just very,
disgusting.
No, nothing disgusting.
Nothing
No.
disgusing?
Nah,
Really?
that I can think of.
I wouldn't
Are
expect
you
it from
telling
you.
me that
'cause it's
girls
like
are
two-
more chat than boys?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
are.
that's weird. Hey.
No, but we're like also tomboys too. We're like gamers.
Yeah,
we're
true.
really rough. I'm not your typical. Well, we're not your typical females where we're like, okay, I've got a pedicure, but
I don't.
and I gave that to myself. Okay, I did. But yeah, we were like really rough with each other, and she'd wrestle me too.
Yeah,
We
we used
were
to play a game where I'd like lie on top of her and I'd completely be ragdoll. I'm like, Gaga, try and escape. Like, imagine if I was a
'Cause
zombie
she's
and I
heavier
died
than
on
me
top
and
of you.
bigger than me.
Yeah.
Although she's younger than me, but yeah.
But do you remember that chicken dude?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Nadia.
Explain
Yeah.
what this is.
I don't know.
Did she ever do that to you?
I don't think
No, I
so.
don't think so.
Okay, explain.
Don't know.
In Najee, well, like in Muslim school, when we'll just be hanging out afterwards, right? Nadia would just, for some reason, just like she's lying on all fours. That sounds weird. She's
No,
lying
lying on her
down,
back.
lying on her back with all fours up, and then she'll grab you and like lift you up, and then that's the sound she makes.
Because I used to play with her like she was like my other little sister too.
Yeah.
Because
But-
we're 1 year apart.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
way, like kind of like a ride. Like, hey,
Yeah.
hop on. Oh, that was
So it was
weird.
like,
Yeah,
you
that
know
was
what it
weird.
was?
But it
You
was
were like-
fun because
it
I would
was-
ask you to do.
So it was like a light. Yeah, yeah.
I used to do like the whole Lion King to her.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. Say.
So random, man.
She never did that to you?
No.
Okay, I keep
I
forgetting
didn't
that you guys are 2
No.
years
Do you
apart.
me to do it?
Do it right now. I'll be on the table.
I keep forgetting that you guys are 2 years apart.
Oh, and before that, you'd have to put a coin, so I would act like I was
An
So
actual
it's like
an
like
actual
a ride.
ride. And then
Yeah.
she'll put the coin in. Hence the like I would sound like a machine.
You activate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was active.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's the sound maybe that like
That's
when
good
you're
to
going
know.
a ride or something, it makes that sound. I don't know.
Wow.
And
I don't know
during
what
those
goes in that
times
head
too,
of
I would
yours.
remember Ashina Pona.
Yeah, so does anyone know Mary J. Blige Family Affair? Dun, 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 dun.
And then what was the lyrics to that song? Why did we say Ashina Pona?
It's
Let's
the
get
chorus.
it.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't know the lyrics back then.
So we just made our own lyrics up.
we said Ashina Pona, and this was a dance.
Yeah.
What about that dairy song?
What?
Dum, dum,
Oh,
dum,
the
dum,
clapping
dum.
game. Clapping games were huge
Yeah,
when we were
we-
kids, by the way.
You taught me all the clapping games.
Yeah.
I know
It
Maya and Leanna plays the piano
piano.
too.
Split.
Oh my god! I love that. Can we do that?
What about the one that goes in Bankstown or something? What was that again?
Excuse me.
Miss who?
Miss who?
Miss who? No, Miss Sue.
Miss Sue
From
from
Parramatta.
Cabramatta.
No, Parramatta.
Oh, Parramatta.
I was gonna say California.
Miss Sue from Cabramatta.
Parramatta.
Hey you,
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Ah, I think
Your
I
mother's got
remember.
the measles, your
Father's got the flu.
Magic measles,
magic flu.
Take a A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But how does the thing go? H-I-J-K.
Elementary. Take a
Smooth shot. Take a smooth shot. Now freeze.
Okay, honestly, when I explain that to anyone else, they don't remember. Do you remember?
No, I do, but bits and pieces.
No,
I
it
don't remember
was
the whole thing.
she was it was all from Oya.
Really?
She taught me
I guess so.
majority, like I guess like 8 out of 10 of the songs.
falling. Gotta get the, gotta get it through. Get the goo.
I don't know what this is.
Does everyone remember Polly Pocket, the toy? They had an ad, and that's what it sounded like, and we just made our own
Back in the
twist to it.
2000, 1999, 2000.
Yeah, that's our childhood, guys. We just were so weird, if you think about it. But it was good weird.
It was good weird.
Great
Good.
weird. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Hey.
Talking about dancing, do you remember She Bong Bong?
You have to explain this to everyone. This is what Indo kids had to do growing up.
Mate.
Mirza,
This
you
is all because of my grandma.
really
To be honest, I don't know the reason behind it.
It
I
was
don't know
because
why.
of my grandma.
Oh,
I don't know why I
my
did it.
grandma.
My Aang,
Yeah, our grandma wanted to. What was it for though?
It
Why
was
did
for-
we do
the
it?
first
We
performance of the soccer.
yeah,
The
an
soccer.
Indo.
had
I don't
like
know,
an
this Indo-
Indonesian soccer tournament, some club,
Yeah,
and
then
and
as
they
an
needed
opening,
they needed cheerleaders. So you think cheerleaders? They go, no, go,
Give me
we have
an
a team.
L."
Give me an L.
Yeah.
oh god, that was
No.
so embarrassing.
My grandma picked out what was it? Either a Portuguese or Spanish song.
I thought it was like an Indonesian song, to be honest.
No, it wasn't. Bong
it's,
she bong she bong bong bong.
Yeah, it's Spanish.
Some
Spanish.
Spanish or
yeah.
Portuguese, one of them. And oh man, it was so embarrassing. It was like dance moves, like bong she.
Like
bong,
when you
she,
think
bong,
about it
bong,
now,
bong,
it's just
bong,
like, why did we do? Like,
It was
why-
just.
It was so
like,
random.
Literally,
I don't know,
we held the pom poms, and we were doing
there were
Indonesian
white and
songs.
yellow, white and red pom poms.
Yeah,
Um,
and the slack thing was like you think like girls would want to do it, but she got.
she
only
was the
you,
only girl,
but
the only
Aldo and Fahmi.
which was one of our other. So it was just one
One
girl.
girl and 4 boys, and we're like what? You know, like 9, 8, 9, 10 to 12. Oh my god, I
Was
remember.
it one time? Just one
No,
time?
there was
No,
a
it was
second
2
time.
times.
No, there was a second time.
When was the
It
second
was
time?
like on a stage.
It was on a
But-
stage,
On
and
a
apparently
stage.
Oh no, so
I like dissed
at
you on
Bazaar?
stage.
so in the
I don't remember this, but, let him explain
I remember
the
this
story.
Oh my God,
vividly.
Tell me,
So
tell me.
we had to do an introduction. So apparently I was a speaker. It's like, what's your name? And so I said, my name is Mirza. Aldo, fuck me. And then I said, this is Mala. And then I don't know, someone's like, my name's not Mala. I'm Samara.
Bitch!
I was like,
I don't remember this.
oh, no, I'm not. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
sorry,
it's so
Samara. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
so my name is Mala. Like everyone in like cousins, family, friends know me
Reason
as
why
Mala.
Mala, because she couldn't pronounce the R, Samara, so it was Samala, and then we just cut it short,
Yeah.
Mala.
What a bitch!
But yeah, because back then I always called you
lying
Mala.
bitch.
At least you're self-aware.
I don't know the story. Where?
I don't remember this either.
But I remember it. I don't know why, but it's been
bad.
stuck.
And from that day
it's
on,
been stuck
he's
in
called
my
her
head since
Samara.
I was little.
Oh my god, I remember this time too when you guys were playing cricket one time, and then I don't know, it was a really hot day, and then Mirza was like, oh Mala, you look really hot.
What?
And like she looked really hot as if it was a hot day. She was sweating, and then all the boys heard, all the older boys, and were like, ooh, Mirza
Like
Mala.
Mala. That's so
I don't
funny.
remember.
He's like, that one I don't
It was
remember.
at Centennial Park. Ooh, Mala, you
just
look
like,
so hot.
I meant temperature-wise.
I don't remember this.
Temperature rise,
Yeah,
guys.
I probably looked like how I was when I was playing wrestling.
And I'm in
just
the corner
sweating.
going,
Anyway,
Yeah.
we had that She Bong Bong.
I did not
The
remember that.
song's name was She Bong Bong. Like, oh my
Bong,
god, it
she
was like
bong,
bong,
she
she
bong.
bong.
You should put
And
an
we did-
insert
And we
of
did
the
like
song.
dance moves like this with our pom poms. Like this is very like Indonesian. Like who? This it's not cheerleading, and it was
Losers.
just so embarrassing.
I still remember going to your house basically once every week just to practice.
To rehearse. I
To
love it.
rehearse.
Oh,
It's
so
just.
embarrassing. Man.
I don't know. Our grandma's really extra. I don't know how she pulled that off, but
She's
managed
got no
to,
shame.
She managed to have everyone, like our parents, agree. Yes, our children will perform, and they will perform in red and white. Merdeka, like Merdeka is independence for in Indonesian, but
Merdeka.
I don't know how she pulled that off, man.
Oh man.
Good on her.
I don't even know, mate.
Love you,
Far
Ayam.
out. Love you.
What do you call
Love you, dolls.
What do you call your Ayam again?
Guys, I call my grandma Netnya.
I love that.
Yeah.
Every time you
Net-
say it, you
yeah.
giggle. I'm like, oh,
Net-
how's
because-
your... What is it again? And I'll be like, oh, yeah. Oh.
Do you even know what you call your grandparents?
So mean.
Wait.
I'm just testing his Indo skills.
No, because
Cassandra.
like they're all dead. So.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
Cause-
you've never met them?
No, I've only met my dad's side,
And how old?
but I never called him like anything. I just
You never called them anything.
Because
You just like, hi.
because I was still young. I was like,
Oh, okay.
grandma,
Yeah.
grandpa, but
Fair enough.
he called him Nan and Pop.
Yeah.
And pop.
but yeah, my mum's side. I
Alright.
didn't met my mum's side because they already passed away. So
Oh.
just
Well, no, I meant I meant Nene. Obviously, I meant Nene,
Yeah.
which is my dad's mum, but I never met my dad's dad.
so depressing.
Change the
Change the topic. Change the topic.
Oh no.
Anyway, what about like we used to do a lot of camping trips too.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
only
good
that,
old
but like going out, it was like with all of our
Oh,
families. We
yes.
used to do either road trips, like to Swansea, or what are you laughing about?
No, nothing.
What do you remember?
It's a lot of shit.
Well, say it.
Like what? No, you have to say it now. Kaka, you have to say it.
Talk about it. Just talk about it. What is?
I can't.
Oh my god.
No, you go.
You go.
Well, we had the Swansea trip. My cheeks really hurt from laughing. But Swansea, did you? Yeah, you came.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Cassia.
Oh, Kasian.
Wait.
I think because it was a Naji trip.
Was it?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think-
it was.
It was.
Was
right?
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why wasn't Papai there? Our teacher, he wasn't there.
Maybe he was attending to another Sunday
Maybe it was
school.
just Wattle. Oh no, it wasn't.
I think it
Wattle
was.
Grove.
Oh,
Because
I don't know.
I don't know. It was just
Anyway,
random.
all I
No,
remember.
it
I'm
was.
sure
I- no,
everyone-
I think everyone was invited, but just those who couldn't. Then,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah.
All I remember from that was we went fishing. Someone caught a puffer fish.
Probably me.
We watched that magic show because we pretty much rented out. We booked
It
out
was like
all
a
of these
holiday park,
houses, like
yeah.
holiday houses.
in Swansea.
And we were all next to each other, and we used to like come out of like one person's house and like visit another person's house. And you two and Aisha were always hanging out, and you did a crumpets ad.
I remember.
I don't know if any of you guys know crumpets. What are crumpets? It's more of a UK
It's like
thing,
a-
hey.
No,
it's
it's
like
like a pancake, right?
with holes.
With more holes than normal.
you know what a crumpet is, right?
I think everyone knows
doesn't know what a
Actually,
crumpet
what is crumpet?
Crumpets. Crumpets.
I'm searching it.
Crumpets.
Google.
are
Mirza,
funny.
really?
But no, my
They're
memory
like
of
a
that
breakfast thing.
was-
They're kind of like waffles or
I
pancakes
love it
in
with
between.
I've
Anyway,
been eating a lot of crumpets
Crumpets?
lately with honey.
But what
They
do you
go
re-
off with honey. Anyways, I'm getting
what do you
sidetracked.
remember? What do you
No, we
remember?
were sleeping at your bungalow.
Yeah. Bungalow.
That's what they
was
were
a
called,
bungalow,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you were already fast asleep. Me, Nadia, and I were still hanging
What a
out.
dumbass.
And there was a cockroach climbing
God, yeah, this
next
girl-
to you. Like, but we didn't know what to do. We were
rem-
pissing ourselves. We were
Yeah, I
laughing.
remember. I think it was you or I were being really like frantic about it, and I'm just like, yeah, cockroach.
Yeah, she didn't care. But it
then-
was right next to your head.
But then my thing was like, oh shit, my mum's gonna get mad at me because we were in the room right next door, and then obviously,
Yeah.
I think my mum did wake up and it's like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, but there's a cockroach, you know.
Wow, so you left the cockroach hanging around my head.
I don't know what happened, but I was just more concerned of I didn't want it to wake up
If
my
it was
parents.
a spider, I'd be
because I
more
was
mad.
the oldest one, and I'm like, I don't want to wake up my parents. But then these two, cockroach, cockroach.
I used to call them crow-croaches because I
Yeah,
didn't...
I remember.
I remember we bought those little slime things, and if you put your fingers through and like push, it'd make a fart sound. That would have been so annoying for the
Don't
parents.
you remember those? I feel like
No,
you'd
she
love
used to be
that.
like-
Yeah, I think you would have
Why
fun.
did I love it?
I don't know, because you know how Mirza is.
Yeah! Mirza loves toilet humour, this
Okay,
guy.
can we not? You guys watched
Ya,
American
kenapa,
Pie?
Nat? Ini kenapa?
Have you watched American Pie? Have you watched American? I watched that
not
recently on
seen.
Netflix. To all the people who have watched American Pie, you'd know what this is.
What a weirdo.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
anyway, moving
anyways.
on.
Yeah.
We
Mirza,
had,
no, you know.
Yeah, I just searched up crumpets. Like it's basically pancakes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But have you had them before?
They're different. There are different
Mirza,
techniques of pancakes.
they're always
They're
on sale
hot,
at
thicker.
Woolies.
They're chewy. And you put like
Then they
butter
go
on it.
up.
Damn, I never had them before.
Yeah, you gotta try and make.
Mirza.
How
Okay,
dare you not
after
try
this,
crumpets?
we're gonna go and buy crumpets.
Buy
Okay.
crumpets.
Oh my god.
Eat them with yes, butter and honey. Goes off.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Mentega sama madu.
Yeah,
gitu.
begitu makanya.
Kasihan.
But yeah, we also had camping trips, like actual camping trips in tents.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know who the third person was, but we were like searching for kangaroos and possums, and we had like a
Oh
like a
yeah, one
flashlight.
time I remember you were there.
Yeah, it was like to Canberra.
I don't know. I
Was
forgot.
That's a lame
trip?
I
Camping
honestly
trip.
don't know where,
Sorry.
what.
That's a lame.
I said that's a
camping
lame
trip.
camping
No,
trip
no,
to
Canberra.
Canberra. You can go
Canberra's so
Parliament
boring.
House.
That's so freaking boring. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone who lives in Canberra,
Yeah.
but I think
It's so
I
slow
think we'd
pace.
agree.
Yeah, like where do people do that? Anyway,
did you
yeah.
go? I
So
forgot.
you went to Canberra?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Doesn't sound
I
right.
don't
like-
think it was Canberra. It was
Like
a
I remember,
lake.
I
It was a
remember
lake.
we went to Canberra together.
Yeah, there's
Maybe.
been plenty of times
Yeah.
where we've been to Canberra
I
together.
don't know why we. Why'd
Yeah,
you
why
go to
were we?
Canberra?
Oh, because we wanted to go to the embassy.
that
It
was
was our
the
Oh,
embassy.
the
Yeah, it was our
embassy.
embassy.
That was
No,
another time.
We got
We
invited.
went camping. We just rented a
Yeah,
place.
that's
Remember?
two. It's
Yeah.
two occasions, but the one that you're talking about is we went to the Indonesian embassy because we got invited.
Wow.
For what?
Yeah. I don't know.
Elite bang.
You could
Eh,
even-
There's
Sorry,
also,
Lip,
there's also a
sorry.
video because me and Mirza were there and my cousin
practicing the
Aldo
shabong bong.
practicing shibong bong, the dance that we had.
Wow.
Like
During camping.
Yeah.
no, we were.
I've got
We were
videos
just
of
about
that.
to leave and the cars were there, and then someone pumped up the song and we were like full cut practicing.
In the car park.
That's so lame.
Yeah, lame.
That's really classy.
I don't
So
remember
lame.
that.
Thank goodness I wasn't a part of that.
Me neither.
Then those were the days when we used to love camping so much.
The ketchup song there.
I don't the ketchup song.
Should we play the song because I feel like
Yeah,
no one
yes,
doesn't know the
yeah,
song.
maybe-
Bong
play
shi bong shi bong. And it started with an X, didn't
Let me
it?
see if I can find it.
Shong bong shi bong or something.
Shibong bong.
It's
bong,
even spelt like
bong.
I remember
Bong.
these moves.
Chinese.
Shibong
She
bong.
bong.
Oh, that's
She bong,
embarrassing.
bong,
And then
bong.
we went for another round. So it's like the first one and then the
God.
second
I
round.
remember
'Cause
the
it was a circle,
circle.
circle.
And then the second round, people would go, woo, thinking, thank
It's like,
God that's
thank God
over.
it's
And
over.
then they'll
And
come
then
again.
the song would loop again. That was
Oh,
so
God.
embarrassing.
You guys, you should actually put in a video.
I've got it. I've
so
got it.
people
Oh,
can see
Mirza's
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
true.
Mirza's got it.
of you guys doing
Go,
it.
go, go, pump it. Who the fuck?
Lame.
Ask many.
It already sounds.
XIBOM.
I remember.
That's all I
It
remember.
was literally just this. Like, who lifts up there? It's like someone's trying to smell my armpit.
So who came up with the choreography? Your
My grandma.
All of it. Okay.
There we go.
And then what
The
was
lyrics.
this?
Like red bottoms, white top, pom-poms, white and red.
Wow.
And it was like this, and then you like put your foot out like this.
Come on,
And then-
Mirza.
And then I remember this part. Wait. Ready? It's the eagle dance.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't get that.
And the shimmy shimmy.
Ready?
Yeah,
And it was like
that
this.
was my favorite part. That was
And
my
then it was
favorite
like this.
Yeah. And then what's the next move?
So other than camping, I do have one more story about camping.
What is it, mate?
Well,
What is it?
I used to always like
Lie?
ask mummy and papi, which is my mum and dad.
Freaking liar.
Lying about camping over here.
I went camping down in the Gold Coast.
Yeah. With us.
was just
With,
You used to camp in our backyard, remember? This was
No,
before.
it used to. It was just
This-
a
That
one-off.
was the one thing.
It was a one-off thing because my dad had just bought the
camping stuff.
the tent, so we wanted to give it a go. And then one time
We gave it a go.
we went in the backyard, and then obviously it was a 2-room tent, and then me and her slept in one. And I remember it was caught on video, on our home video, where I
God, you
farted.
remember. Oh my god, you remember?
I farted in the.
She fart. Her farts are lethal. Like
You
I
saw
don't.
it, yours, bro.
Not that bad. Every time,
Whoa, so
every time.
aggressive.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with your freaking-
Jerry. Remember you used to always say that?
Jerry,
Yeah.
Jerry,
Whenever someone was fighting, she'd always say
troublemaker.
Yeah, but she farted so bad. I think it was caught on camera.
I
where
remember it was
climbed
kinda like
out of
eggy.
the tent, and I was like,
Eggy.
I was trying to
Describe your
escape,
fart.
and I think I either started crying or something like that. But like,
No.
bro, it was so bad.
No, because you tried to open it, and you're like, ah. She tried to open the window, like, to breathe.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh.
This chick, I remember when you threw up in the car.
What? I don't remember that.
You threw up in the car. I don't know why. I just have
From
a
your
memory
fart?
of you. No, it was another separate memory, and you
Don't
threw
tell me
up
I was a teenager.
in the back of the car.
What?
And I remember I turned. This is the only memory I have. My dad was like full yelling, and I turned around to look at you, and you had just thrown up. You had throw up everywhere on your chin, and you looked up at me. And you were like,
What? Where? Why? Was I sick?
I don't remember. Like you.
How old?
You were probably just starting high school. That's how young you were.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
I was gonna say if it was like later high school, then maybe I was.
The reason you up.
But start of high school, I was probably sick.
I don't know. The farting, the throwing up. Either way, you're
don't
always
remember.
like something's coming out of your body.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Do you still do it?
Do what, Mirza? Do what? What are you trying to imply? That I'm a drugger? No, I don't know. Gue ni udah mother, gue udah istri. Jangan kayak gitu dong. I'm saying I'm a mother now, I'm a wife.
Oh man.
She's
I'm
good now.
responsible.
Yeah.
I'm
But behind the scenes.
Yeah, low key.
Behind
Though.
the
What are you trying to say?
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at my.
Look at my
Oh mate.
bloody o.
Do you guys ever have any more funny childhood memories?
Yeah, any chat stories with you guys
Yeah,
and
mate.
your siblings?
I actually remember, this one's random, every birthday our mums would force each other to ring, like one another.
Oh, yes.
I
So if it
remember
was
this, yeah.
Mirza's birthday or if it was my
Yeah.
birthday, we would just have to call each other. And it would be so awkward because it was such a forced phone call. It'd be
Yep.
like, oh, hey, Mirza, happy birthday. And then I don't even know what we used to talk
We
about.
just talk about random shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's one point where we just made up a word. It was like buka chicka or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah, because there was one.
What?
Do you know why
What
that
the
happened?
hell?
It's like a train. I don't know. I
Oh,
forgot.
you forgot. So there was one time we were on the phone and then I accidentally dropped because back then obviously it was still the
it's
cord.
cord,
I
yes.
accidentally dropped
Yes,
it and
yes.
it fell down and then Mirza was like, oh, it sounded like you said buka chicka because of the
Oh
phone.
my god.
You and your shabashi.
I know, right?
And
That's
kiss my
about the
butt.
only thing.
That's
the
I
phrases that you
remember.
had.
That's about it, really.
That comes to memory
Yeah.
right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it must just be all the chatness over here, you
You know,
know?
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
were
really
really
crazy.
chat.
Childhood chatness.
Even amongst our family, on our mum's side and our dad's side, we are the most. What do you?
There's this one video. I don't know if I can insert
Oh,
it into the
God.
video, but honestly,
I
it
know what
was
you're talking
so
about.
chat. I was a baby, like probably like what 6 months, and I'm on the bed, and my dad's just like
This is
casually
really weird,
recording me,
guys.
and I'm like on my belly going, yeah, like a normal baby, and this girl's like casually sleeping next to me. You can see her body laying on the bed, and she lifts up her head, looks over to me, grabs my foot, and I think you know what she's going to do with her foot. Right?
Yeah.
She smells my foot in between my toes and she's just like bangun tidur, so like just
I
waking up
just-
from bed. So she's got like messy hair and her eyes are closed. She's grabbing my foot. She smells my foot. And she's like a druggo that's just gotten their hit. She's like, oh, drops my foot and goes back to sleep.
Wait, were you asleep? Like sleep?
I was in the process of sleeping, it was at night, and I don't know.
Nadia did weird things.
If
Yeah.
anyone knows me, I have a thing for feet and ears.
Ears.
Babies.
Ears, yes, ears.
Not like adult feet. I just like baby feet. I'm still.
I was a
This is
child,
what
used to
she
use
does
my
to
foot as a
ears.
phone.
This is
Hello?
what she does to ears. Kaka.
I still remember, like,
Yeah, basically.
I still remember as a
just-
kid, you always touched just the lobe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, but I like the tip.
Oh,
Well, now,
jeez.
I don't know about back then, but I'm very pedantic on where
even
the
catch it.
ear is. What are you laughing at?
But you were saying it was just a tip. So
Yeah, just like the tip of the ear.
hell?
Because it's harder. But anyways, that's yeah. Well, I
What a
have
weirdo.
If anyone knows me, I like ears and baby feet, not adult feet. If anything, it's the opposite. I hate adult feet. But yeah, I love
Always used to
smelling
give me
baby
shit
feet.
about my feet too, but like, yuck, Mala, look at your feet, it's so white. It's so pale.
Oh, I have
look at
white
it, it's so
feet
straight.
too.
And I'm like, bro,
and
leave
not
me
only
alone.
that, back then she used to walk like this, and I used to be like, "Oh, Tommy from Rugrats." You know how Tommy and
Oh
Rugrats,
my God,
he would
yeah.
walk like this. She would be the
It's like
opposite.
how he made the chair.
Yeah, yes.
I'll see if I
In
can
honor
insert a
of
photo
Samara.
of these bloody chair fixing skills. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because we were setting up our
assembly
new table here and
Yeah.
chairs.
New
So
chairs.
skills. Chair,
Table.
table, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really into baby feet. And I used to grab her feet, and then I used to pretend that it was a telephone. And I used to dial. Yeah, it's weird. I do it to Ashanti now. I take her foot and I go,
passed it on.
Hello. And then she giggles.
Wow.
Oh, little
Love
toes.
it.
I call her Toesy Wozy.
Oh, Toesy Wozy. Footsies.
Oh, yeah, footsies. We used to play footsies when
Oh
we used to play footsies when we saw us.
Pray. When we used to pray, okay,
It would be like,
all of you Muslims know how to pray out there, but if for someone who's not Muslim, when you pray and you start your prayer, you're supposed to be like in the prayer. You're not supposed to talk to each other, not supposed to look at each other.
You're meditating. It's supposed
You're
to be
meditating.
serious, you know? But obviously back then I didn't know. You know
We used to play
being
footsies.
7, 8 years old, it was like, I don't know what jack shit about meditating. Allah Akbar, boom, 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 boom. And then she'll like, I'll stamp on her feet, she'll stomp on my feet. And then, you know, like when at the last raka'at, you go a little bit, you know? I used to kind of purposely wiggle my toes and like
Her foot would be close to my butt because we'd be sitting next to each other, and she used to wiggle her toes and tickle my butt, and I'd be like, woohoo! And after that,
I'll be like, woohoo!
if our mum would find out, she'd slap the shit out of us.
And
She'd
speaking
yell at us.
about that made me remember what this girl used to do. She, back in Ngaji days, in the religious school days,
Religious days.
in the halal days, again, salat, Allah Akbar, and then we'll get the mukana, the veil, what do you call it?
It's like a scarf.
A scarf, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, again, supposed to be meditating, concentrating, looking down at the mat. Your eyes are not meant to be anywhere. She used to go like, she was shorter than me. Obviously, she was younger than me. You'd be Mirza.
Yeah, Mirza would be you, and then you'd be Oya.
I'll be Oya. So Allah Akbar. This is what she used to do. To catch my attention, and then she'll wait and look at me. She'll stare at me up until I start laughing. And then she'll
People who was around you like see what you're doing.
I don't know.
Like,
and used to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
So
I'd exaggerate the
we used to like. I remember like we'd bow down, like put our heads on the floor to like bow down, and then I'd purposely put my hand on top of her hijab, so when she'd get back up,
my
it'd
gosh.
fall off.
Oh.
It was so bad. Like, I don't know if you guys ever did that, because when we used to pray, you used to separate like the ladies in the back and then the men at the front. Like, did you guys have any like stories? Of
No, there were stories like that, like someone farting or like.
I remember something about Aldi or something. What was it?
Aldi.
Wasn't that Aldi? It was
Idol.
Aldi?
Oh, Idol.
Instead of saying Amin, he would say Bosky.
So Eastern, man.
And I remember a few times of people farting too, like Allah Akbar.
What?
And then, you know, someone
That's
would
so
go,
awkward.
There was this one time where we'd pray, and then one of the ladies wasn't praying, and then she wanted to sit somewhere. So out loud, she said, I want to sit over here. Like, mau duduk di sini aja.
She just.
I
remember especially during Ramadan, right? When it's Salat Taraweh for you Muslims who know.
You still do that, don't you?
It's like really long prayers.
That we do in Ramadan.
And then obviously after you book up puasa, you've eaten all this food.
Yeah, breaking fast.
My stomach always makes weird noises. You were next to, I don't know if you remember, you were next to me at my house.
I kind of...
And my stomach was just going wild. It was just making really weird sounds. And this
Like,
chick, as soon it would
and they're like, Allah Akbar, and then everyone like silent, and you'd hear
it was my stomach. And then, you know, like after Salat was finished, I was like, Assalamu alaikum. She'd look at me, she goes, are you okay?
No, seriously, it's always those moments where you try and be serious.
You'd see in the corner of your eye like our shoulders going, because we're like trying not to laugh.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
And that wasn't even childhood, that was recent.
That was
We were
recently
talking
too.
about like serious moments too, where we'll bacha Yasin.
Oh yeah.
When someone passes away, it's kind of like a special book on a special prayer, like a long
Very long prayer.
I think 80 pages.
So you get like a whole book, because obviously most of us don't memorize it, so you read along.
Yeah, so we're all reading along. This is like along with like maybe 100 other people, all in a circle. We're reading. Mind you, we were sharing a book.
Yeah.
So Mala and Mirza are probably in another side of the room, but me and Oya were just reading. We're reading. Flip the page. Next thing, what happened?
It was the pages were stuck together, and then as we were peeling them, the letters came off. Like,
And
we
this,
couldn't see.
mind you, we're still continuing. Like, we're all like,
Yes,
talking in
everyone's not
unison.
stopping because of us. Obviously, we're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then we looked at each other because we couldn't follow on. We just
So then we
started
just
laughing.
again the shoulders.
And didn't
Just
you
going like
peel
this.
it? You peeled it. And
We
then
peeled
Yeah.
it. It's like, what else are we supposed to do? So
Yeah.
we just started cracking up laughing.
Which is so bad, obviously. I don't know.
Wasn't there one time another Yasin where, like, after you finished the prayer, you had your twist phone?
Oh god. Yeah, I had my
This?
back in the days. I had those Nokia twists. You know, shout out to Rihanna. We ride.
Oh, yeah!
I was one of the first few to get those phones, and I would I kind of be a creeper and start taking photos of people. So like, you know, just imagine I'm on the phone. My phone would, you know, face Oya, and I would
Yeah.
be
Cameras
able
on
to
the
take,
bottom part of the
So I would
the
be
phone.
able to, you know, discreetly take pictures of people. And this is what me and her used to do when we have serious pengajian,
like prayer, lectures, whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, we'd take pictures of
Bro, you
other
guys were
mums.
so bad.
And then the
Mums.
Black China.
Yeah. Is there too many stories of
I
us
think
being
there's
bad?
too many
I think just
stories.
keep going.
Yeah, wait, what?
What Black China story?
It was during a housewarming where they were like bacha doa or stuff. And then I had like Diamontes on my phone. And then they were falling off. And then, I don't know, you just get bored and you get creative to entertain yourself.
Yeah, we're in
Rather
the corner.
than play your phone, yeah. And then Nadia decides to put one right on her cheek. And then she turns to me and she's just like, who am I? I already knew she was trying to be Black China. If anyone knows who Black China is, she has the two.
Back in the day, she used to have
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, but it's
geez.
just, I don't know, there's something about laughing when it's in an inappropriate
Every time I'm with these three, guaranteed a good laugh.
Yeah.
A good laugh. Always, without a
Yes.
doubt. Every time we meet each other, there's just the second that we see each other, there's always
Yeah, literally.
yeah.
And Nadia being Nadia, I think you're very social, and you loved talking to everyone and being involved with everyone, which is why
Only
you
social
were
to
always...
people that I know. I'm not really. I'm
Well,
kind of quiet.
Well, we were like family friends, so
yeah,
kind
so
of like family.
to you guys.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like.
So you were like the older sister to everyone else.
Yeah,
Especially since you guys never had an older sister.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, you don't, but
Yeah.
no, that was
So
like
I'm
you never
like
had an
your
older
older
sister.
sister. I'm your
Aw.
kaka. You should be calling me kaka
Oh,
Nadia,
yeah.
okay?
No,
Oh,
can't.
no.
I was here.
Wow.
Wow.
Kanaya.
Oh my god, Pat Nadia. Which is your kind of nickname, Chot.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That
These-
brings us to Chut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings us to Chot.
These two turned my nickname into the most hilarious thing. To a single emoji is how they address me. Just the scissors. So if anyone knows in Indo, or if you're Aceh especially, Chut is like a saying that you get called, which means princess. I think a lot of people actually have it as legit part of their name.
Their names. Yeah.
Yeah, and mine's not, but my parents call me it like.
Oh,
my
I thought it
grandma.
was.
No, it's not.
I thought that was your
So,
government
from
name.
what
Is
I
that like Siti?
my government name,
Government.
I thought it was like legit.
legal name,
Like legal government name, like Chut.
No,
Sarai
it's not.
Sani.
My cousin is, but not
okay.
me. So what I've heard is, I don't know if this is true, but it has to be given to you by someone who is, what's the word? Like, has the power to.
Okay.
I don't know what it means. Because you know how it means princess?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it has to be a descendant
Okay.
for it to work or something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's just what my parents call me and my brothers call me. And then as soon as these guys found out, they used to start calling me it. They're like, what's Chut? And they just started
And
calling me.
it's spelled out as C-U-T,
C-U-T.
which is
cut.
Yeah.
So then every time we message her and address her, we'll just send a scissors emoji.
Because cut, and then yeah, the way you say scissors is gunting. So
Yeah,
then
gunting, call me
that would be
gunting.
my other thing. If it's not cut, it'd be like, hey, what's up, gunting?
Yeah.
And then,
I remember you used to always say, can you imagine if your name got called out in the airport? Cut Soraya, report to the terminal.
Cut Sarai Sani. Did someone say cut?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Did someone say cunt?
Oh, jeez.
See how simple Chut turned into
To
all
cunt,
this.
yeah.
Oh
From
man.
Chut the cunt.
Oh, wow. So bundle.
Yeah.
Really bundle.
Well, to wrap up this podcast, we're going to have a word of the day, which is bundle.
Ooh.
First of all, before we reveal what this word means, Mirza, do you know what bundle means?
No, I don't.
See, there
What
you
do
go.
you think it means? Put it in a sentence.
Kiss my bundle.
Oh my... Bandle. You just said bundle. How did you say bundle?
Bundle?
Sarcastic.
Bundle, like BUNDLE. Bundle.
That's how you pronounce it, bundle.
Oh yeah, that's how you.
Bundle.
Oh, my little bundle of joy.
Yeah.
That's what he thinks it means.
All right, so bundle, BANDAL, means naughty, like very mischievous, naughty. And that's the best way to describe, well, mainly you.
Yeah.
Oh no, and you too, with like trying to get her attention while they're
Maybe we
praying.
were all bundle once upon a time.
That's
okay?
true.
Me and my lying.
And we still are.
Yeah.
Nothing
Who are we
changes.
kidding?
Nothing changes. That's
Nothing
the thing.
changes.
The secret about life is, I think, no matter how old you are,
Don't grow up.
you don't grow up.
Yeah.
Like me now being a parent, and then me and my partner Junior, we always talk about it, but like there's nothing has changed. And I guarantee you the same thing with our parents too. Nothing has changed with them. They're still the same old self, but it's just
I think
responsibilities.
Like what
Yeah.
you guys always say, you'd be like, oh, you know, when you've grown up, when you've realized you haven't grown up yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still a kid.
I'm 30 now, and it's
Wise
just like,
words, Nad.
yeah, so
Pretty good, eh?
yeah,
Bloody Confucius over here.
Kinda thought that I was stuck with a what?
I said Confucius over here. Does anyone get? Okay. Do you know who Confucius is? Can we not? Let's wrap up.
I think we should just wrap out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If people know who Confucius is, let us know. I'm not the weirdo here.
Email us on the official the chatfam@gmail.com or
the
just
chat
DM
fam
us.
official.
Official, yes.
The
it
chat
right,
fam
oh, yeah.
official at gmail.com.
Thank you for having me,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, Nadia.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Terima kasih.
Aduh.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
And
guys.
that wraps up today's podcast. My name is Sam.
I'm always the best.
And I'm Mirza.
And this is Nadia.
Yay!
Alright, signing out, chat fam.
Yeah.
Bye, chat fam.
I'm sorry, but I think we need to mention the story. Like, you'd hear random things like some women, if you can't pray, you can't pray because you're on your period. And then there was this one time where we pray, and then one of the ladies wasn't praying, and then she wanted to sit somewhere. So out loud, she said, I want to sit over here. Like, mau duduk di sini aja.
She just. Oh my god!
I think it's a worthy story. Yeah, but that's somebody's mum, bro.
Nggak usah pakai nama lo.
If it's my mum, I can talk shit about my mum. You can talk shit about your mum.
Shares
You could,
or Ada.
yeah.
Not bloody.
No, you can't be talking about. This one got too fucking comfortable. You got too comfortable. No.
Hi guys, welcome back to the chat fam. I'm Sam.
I'm always.
And I'm Mirza.
Yeah, and welcome to our new setup.
Yay!
All right, so today we have a special guest. Oh my god, I can't. I'm too. I am so drunk. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
I'm fucking tipsy.
Oh my god.